Located in the east of Salt Lake City, Uintah Elementary School is home to around 450 students each year in grades K through 6. The school has a long history, being founded in 1913 and continues today in a newer and updated building. Hi, my name is Bruce Simpson. I'm the principal here at Uintah. I grew up in Salt Lake City and attended schools in the area. And I'm married and have 9 children, all who are at some level and have been or are currently in this district. I've been in education for over 20 years and taught mainly 5th and 6th grades. I've been a district academic coach and also an assistant principal. Uintah is a wonderful place to be. It's a wonderful place for kids, for teachers, for parents, and we are excited as you start your journey to start it with us here at Uintah.
Hello, my name is Kara Morphine, and I will just tell you a little bit about me. My husband, Ethan, and I have a son named Everson, who is almost 4 years old. I grew up here in Salt Lake. I love the Utah snow. I also love soccer. I play soccer year round. I graduated from the University of Utah in 2011 with my BS in Human Development and Family Studies with an emphasis in early childhood education. I completed my MED at the University of Utah in 2014. And then in 2016, I completed my ESL endorsement with Salt Lake City School District. I've been teaching kindergarten here at Uintah for 8 years. I really enjoy working with young children, and I hope to share my passion, experiences, and commitment to learning with my students and their families. I'm excited to meet all of you.
Hi, my name is Miss Cope, and I am one of the full-day kindergarten teachers here at Uintah. I am from Winder, Georgia. I graduated from Kennesaw State University. I received my bachelor's degree in early childhood education. I did my student teaching in Ecuador. Then I moved to Asia after graduation. After teaching kindergarten for 2 years in Taiwan, I moved to Salt Lake City. This will be my 3rd year teaching kindergarten, and I am so lucky to be working with such an incredible team, and I am looking forward to meeting your kiddos.
Hi, I am Lauren Rademacher. Sometimes my students here call me Miss Rad because it's a little bit easier to say than Rademacher. I am the half-day kindergarten teacher at Uintah. This is my 4th year teaching here at this school and teaching kindergarten, but is my 8th year teaching. I love teaching kindergarten. I love creating an atmosphere that is welcoming and fun, and the kids know that I'm happy to see them and they're happy to see each other as well. And I can't wait to get to know the kiddos and the families, and I will see you when school starts.
I'm going to talk to you about full-day kindergarten. Full-day kindergarten goes Monday through Thursday as regular days, and then Fridays are short days, and it is the same schedule as 1st through 6th grade. The same curriculum and units are taught in the full day and the half day. The main difference is that more time is spent on literacy and mathematics to build proficiency in full day. We have the opportunity 3 to 4 times a week to do rotating learning centers, and that includes language arts, math, writing, science, social studies, technology, art, and more. We also do quiet free choice centers during the middle of the school day, and this just helps to break up the long day for the kindergartners. Last, I'm going to tell you about our specials. We have PE, computer lab, library, art, drama, dance, science lab, and social skills.
So for half-day kindergarten, we have school Monday through Thursday, and dismissal is before lunch. And then Friday is still considered a short day for half day, and it's dismissed before lunch. We will have more on the actual start end times when you come in for kindergarten, keep testing. Then we do, in half day, we do have the same curriculum as full day. It is just taught at a much faster pace. So we do reading and math every day. And then science and social studies are just incorporated throughout the week through our centers, or they're incorporated with reading and math. We have the opportunity to do rotating centers about 2 to 3 times a week. And then we also have a chance to do free choice centers in half day, and we usually do that twice a week, or it's considered one of our rotating centers. And free choice centers just help the students build on their social skills, so they're interacting with each other. And then we still have specials in half day. So some of our specials include PE, computer lab, library, art, drama, Tanner dance, the science lab, and social skills with Miss Mary Jane.
I'm going to talk to you about academic skills that you can work on over the summer to help your child become a more successful learner. The first thing would be writing their name. We'd love to see them write their name with the initial capital letter and then using lowercase letters. Also work on the path of movement, so writing their letters from the top to the bottom. The next thing would be practice counting to 10. More is great. Next, try to expose your child to all the letters, the letter names and the letter sounds, uppercase and lowercase. And we want them to be able to know them out of order, not just being able to sing the alphabet song, but to identify each letter, name and sound. And then also you can work on some listening skills, maybe have a discussion with your child to help prep them so that they can be able to follow directions, raise their hand before talking, speaking when it's their turn, sitting quietly, and listening.
Hi, I'm going to be speaking with you about some social and physical activities that you can do at home with your child to help prepare them for kindergarten. We encourage your child to participate in a structured environment before entering kindergarten. We also would encourage your child to participate in settings away from the parents with other trusted adult teachers or leaders. This will help create a smooth transition for the fall. This may include preschool, church classes, structured neighborhood learning time, structured learning time at home, or even role playing at home. Some physical skills to help prepare your child for kindergarten may include fine motor experiences. This will help them with cutting, holding a pencil, playing with Play-Doh, picking up beads. Any of these activities that they can do at home will really prepare them for kindergarten. Even some self-help and responsibilities, getting dressed, putting on a coat, being responsible for items, just having them start to gain some independence before entering kindergarten. Some gross motor experiences will include bouncing balls, jumping, hopping, skipping, running. All of these different activities will help your child with their gross motor skills.
Okay, on this slide, I'm going to be talking about some emotional ideas. This is just to help you with your child's emotions about coming to the big school, entering kindergarten. And this will just help because we know some kids are excited, they're nervous, they're scared, they're not sure what to expect. So these are some ideas to help you with those emotions. You can read books about going to school that can help prepare them for what it might be like. You can tell them some of your favorite school memories. The kids always love hearing stories. So this is a great way to let them hear about you and some stuff that you enjoyed from school. You can bring your child to the school field over the summer. That way they can get familiar with where they'll be and where they'll be playing for recess. And then you can also show them the video tour that we made, the kindergarten team made of the school. So they'll see where some of the places are, what the kindergarten classrooms are going to look like. And just always remind them that we are really excited that they're going to be here and it's going to be a safe and fun place for them. And they're going to be in good hands and we can't wait to see them.
I'm going to talk to you about the beginning of the year kindergarten testing. Testing dates will be determined once we receive further information from the school district. The testing sessions take about 20 to 30 minutes per student. And we will send a sign up out to all the incoming kindergarten parents for you to schedule a time to bring your child in. And then also you will be asked to stay and wait for your child during their scheduled testing time.
Hi, my name is Stacy McLean and I'm the school nurse for Uintah Elementary. I want to talk about a couple of important topics concerning your new kindergarten student. First, let me mention that you'll see my email and phone number in the upper left corner of this slide. If it's useful to you, this would be a good time to write it down. I want to tell you when we need your student to stay home from school. I need to tell you that the information I'm sharing is for a typical year. If we are still under COVID protocols next year, we will let you know what that protocol will be when the school year starts. For now, we want your student to be in school. There are times, however, when we need them to stay home. Here's a few of the reasons that we might need them to stay home. There's a complete list located at the link that you see at the bottom of the page. But for now, let's start with these. So, vomiting. If your student throws up, they need to stay home for 24 hours after their last vomiting. Please don't have them give it a try. There are few things worse than throwing up in front of your classmates. So if your student wakes up and doesn't feel 100% and you say, have some breakfast, and then they throw up, they need to stay home that day. Even if they feel better, which they frequently do, they should stay home that whole day and not come back to school until 24 hours after the last time they throw up. If your student has pink eye, they need to stay home until they've been treated for 24 hours. If your student has excessive coughing, they would need to stay home. If your student has a fever, and we consider a fever anything over 100.4, they need to stay home until their temperature is within normal range for 24 hours without the use of fever-reducing medication. So if your student has a fever, say had a fever last night, and you gave them some Tylenol and they woke up this morning and they were feeling just fine, they should not come to school until they've been 24 hours fever-free without the use of fever-reducing medication. If your student has diarrhea, they need to stay home. If they are needing to run to make it to the bathroom on time, or if their stool is different than normal pattern or they can't contain it, that is also another reason that they need to stay home. All right, let's talk about immunizations. We will need a copy of your student's immunization record. You can see on the slide the immunizations that are required for school entry. Now, if you would like to claim an exemption for your student, please see the link that's on the bottom of the slide, and it will take you to the health department webpage, and immunization exemptions is one of the options. The school will also need a copy of that exemption form, and you will receive the exemption form after you complete the educational module, and they will send it to you in an email. You can either forward us the email or you can bring in a paper copy to the school. If you have any questions about immunizations and exactly what your student needs, I'm happy to answer those questions. And in some cases, I can give vaccinations. So please feel free to call or send me an email and we can discuss your student's very specific needs. Now, last, if your student has some healthcare needs at school, I would love for you to contact me before school starts. I'm specifically interested in students who have any of these following conditions: diabetes, asthma, seizures, allergies or anaphylaxis, or any health condition that can impact them during the school year. If you reach out to me, we will put together a plan on how we can meet these needs during the school day. And then once that plan has been signed by you and your student's physician, I will forward it to the teachers and anyone who is going to be interacting with your students. So maybe a PE teacher, the librarian, the front office staff, the administration. We want everyone to know the best way to care for your student at school. One more thing that I can sometimes be helpful doing is if you think your student is going to require a medication at school, reach out to me. I will get you the very specific forms that we have that we need to have filled out signed by you and your student's healthcare provider before we can administer any medication at school. That would include any over-the-counter medication or an EpiPen or albuterol, anything like that. Please reach out and let's talk about that and get that all set up. Well, I hope your student has a great year this year. Uintah is a wonderful school. Thanks so much.
Hello, my name is Melissa Jansen. I am the PTA president for next year. PTA is a group of parents devoted to supporting each other and our students and our teachers. We have events, fundraisers, support programs for the families of Uintah. If you're interested in joining PTA, there are a few different ways to be involved. First, we invite you to join us at any of our events. The next upcoming event is Art Week. This is a tradition we have every year where we celebrate the arts and we highlight everything the students have created this year. Secondly, we invite you to become a full member, which is by paying $6.50 on our website. Uintah keeps $2 of that to support our programs, and the rest is given to the state PTA. And these fees help our PTA be represented and recognized at the state and national level. Paying the fees does not mean you have to participate in any other way, but we very much appreciate the support if you're able to. Third, to be a little more involved, you're welcome to volunteer for a committee or an event. All of our events, all of our committees are volunteer-based, so we really rely on parent participation if you feel like that's something you're interested in. As the saying goes, many hands make light work, so we appreciate all the help we can get. Lastly, you can check out our website for current board openings. We have each board member in charge of a certain event or a certain facet of PTA. For example, there's the fun run where you organize our fun run in the fall, or the teacher appreciation coordinator. They coordinate the gifts and SEP dinners for the teachers, things like that. If you're interested, you can check out all the open positions on our website. And whether you want to be part of PTA or not, we really welcome all parents and caregivers to the Uintah community. We're so happy to welcome your new kindergartners, and we wish you all the best. Thank you very much.